this is Sonia with SEH Unlimited. Thank you for stopping by. I am going to be making soap today. And I'm going to be doing kind of a double cast here. Always trying something new. So today I have to finish the three that I got started, which are Neroli White Jasmine, Aspen Woods, and Eucalyptus and Lemon. So I gotta do 6 bars of each of those. So, gonna get started with the glycerin part. Get started with the glycerin part. It's 3:52 on April the 15th. Summertime has started. All the little vendor shows. I'm excited. We're going to go see one tomorrow. If you're looking for me, I'm not out there. I got something else I'm cooking up, as always. I started out by spraying a little alcohol in my molds. And these are clean. I did clean them out. Put my soap over here. Now, under my mold, I like to put a little cooking board under it because I like to take it outside so it can cure faster. Now, in my glycerin, I can't take you over there with me. I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. I add a little extra glycerin so it can have a little extra soap in it, a little extra sudsy, a little vitamin E, about 3 drops, and a little tea tree, about 3 drops. And I just do that so that when you use it on your skin, it comes out soft and silky. And see that it doesn't add any color or anything to it. I'll make these first ones blue. Uh-oh, that's black. Is that mislabeled, or can I just not read? I just can't read. It's black, but that's all right. You can see that there? Nice and black. Now, as far as the scent, I put my scent actually in my goat's milk. And I let those set up. And I said I'm going to be doing a double broadcast today. Let me get signed in there. Hey, this is Sonia with SEH Unlimited. I'm kind of doing a double broadcast here, so I got two cameras going. I'm doing my YouTube and I'm doing TikTok. So be patient with me because I can't see the lines, but if you want to come on, you come on in. You just let me know. But right now what I'm doing is I'm making my goat's milk shea butter. And what I've done so far is I've done a black top, and then I'm going to do two more colors. And these are the soaps I'm working on. I'm working on, oh, come on, you can do it. Why aren't you doing it? Focus. Neroli White Jasmine, Aspen Woods, Eucalyptus and Lemon. All of my bases are goat's milk, shea butter, and glycerin. And for a healthy skin, I like to add tea tree oil, vitamin E, and a little extra glycerin. Okay. And I appreciate your being here with me. Put this up a little under, if that will work. Thank you. So what I do is I get the color on first, and then I add the goat's milk and shea butter. And that's what this looks like. This is the Aspen Wood. So what I do is I get the color of the glycerin on first, and then, hey, how are you? Let's see, I get, then I add the scent in this part here. Add the scent in the goat's milk and glycerin. And like to let it get set pretty good. And I also keep a cup of super hot water in the sink so I can wash my little whisk out. So we use black. Let's do red. Let's see, there's the red. Okay. Then spray it with the alcohol, which will get rid of the bubbles. Alcohol, it's 91% alcohol, and it's kind of like a glue for soap. You want to spray it down so that it will adhere when you add the other soap to it. Can you see me? Yeah, I guess you can. Hey guys, how you doing? Oh, thank you for sharing. Awesome. Thank you. So this is the glycerin soap. And I put it in the microwave for about 30 seconds. Now, when you're doing a larger amount of soap, then you do it at 30-second bursts. In other words, you do it for 30 seconds and then let it give it about 5 seconds, 10 seconds, and then put it back in for another 30 seconds. The reason that you do that is because if your soap gets too hot, it will overboil your dish. And when it overboils your dish, it ends up all over your microwave. And I've had some other creators say that once it's over, sorry, gotta put my tea tree up in it. Once it overboils, that the soap is no good. So naturally, I had to test that. And I overboiled it. And it's still soaked up. There wasn't nothing wrong with it. And so I had a little tea tree, a little vitamin E, a little extra glycerin. That way it gets nice and sudsy. There we go. We got the green there. Now these, I am going to let them sit and solidify. And what's cool about them is I just had a great idea. I'm like, I think I'll try it on my next one. But the idea is to pour the soap in, color it, and then let it solidify a little bit, and then make it the same color but darker, and then kind of try to do a swirl. That would be interesting. I think I'll try that on my next batch. And so this is what I use. Now, the funny part is this is a soap coloring set. Now, I was using food coloring, and when I ordered this, because I thought, do the soap color. Well, turned out same ingredients, same thing. I just get less colors of this than I do of the, this is what I'm talking about here. I'll include a link on my YouTube channel because I'm also streaming on my YouTube. But if anybody wants to come on and conversate with me, that's the thing I don't like about these talking to yourselves, is that you're doing that. You're talking to yourself. And when I'm talking to myself, normally I don't really have to watch what I say. But when I'm talking to myself and other people are listening, I gotta watch what I say, because Lord knows some of the things come out of my mouth I get embarrassed about. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this outside and let them start solidifying, and I'm going to do my other two with different colors. So bear with me for a moment. I'll be right back. And the alcohol is also great when you have to do quick stuff like that. Now, that is why I have the other cutting board, because these are hard to move when they're liquid. And I always keep a pot of hot water going. I have one of those tea makers, tea kettle, electric tea kettles. I just keep my water hot. Very easy to clean up all my dishes. But when you're cutting up your soap, you want to cut them. It doesn't matter what size you make your cuts, but what matters is that they all be around the same size. You don't have to get a tape measure out. You don't need to do that, but just around the same size. The smaller they are, the faster they're going to melt. That's the best way I can say that. So just roughly the same size. Now, because I'm doing these in different colors, I can't melt all the soap at the same time, because it will get hard before I add the other colors, and it's just way too much. Just doing all one at a time. And so what I have here is I have shea butter and I have goat's milk. I might have touched the wrong one while I say the other one's name, but the thing I like about let me show you. Okay, so I have shea butter and I have goat's milk. What I like about the goat's milk is that it's really soft and smooth. The shea butter, it's good for your skin, but it's really kind of hard. And so, yeah, All right, you have a good one. And so when I mix them together, I love it because I get something that's sturdy and it feels great on my skin. And for those who don't know me, I've always had skin issues. I mean, bad skin issues. To the point where even though I've been making soap for 30 years, I still get a twinge of fear when I go to get into the shower because my skin was so bad. I mean, it's like anything. You put it on there, you wait 2 seconds, and it's like, oh, that's going to hurt. And I was usually right. And it would like burn and sting for quite some time. Sorry, just going to refill up my hot water. And this is actually a really good activity if you're looking for something to do with your kids. Because if you spill it, it's soap. You don't even have to get any special cleaners to clean it up. And one of the reasons why I do melt and pour is because I don't trust myself using lye. I don't trust myself using, measuring out the components of the lye and the different oils and that kind of stuff. But yeah, cut up a little bit more soap. So when I buy my soap, I buy the 25-pound boxes. And so when I get those, then I cut them down into pieces like this. Wrap them up in foil and saran wrap. Use them as I need them. But yeah, I don't trust myself with the lye. If you spill it, then, that's like a hazmat cleaning type job. So what I like about melt and pour is like you can do it, with your young ones. Major thing that you have to worry about with your young ones is that they will burn themselves. So you do have to keep an eye on them. You can't give it to them and let them go at it. You gotta wait and watch and make sure they are doing what they can do, because it is a fun project. And this is going to be purple. If you hear that steaming in the background, that's my kettle getting my water warm again. All right, you guys, I'm checking out to see what you're saying. I wish I could, I really wish they would have it so you could. Hi, everybody. Oh, what smell? Scent. Okay, let's go over here. This is my little concoction area. Okay, so for the skin purpose, I use tea tree oil, vitamin E serum, and extra vegetable glycerin. Now, the 3 scents I'm going to make, Aspen Woods, Neroli, and White Jasmine by Candle Science. This one is by Lone Star. And then I'm using oils, eucalyptus and lemon. I like that. Not sure about what? Let me go back into these comments here so I can start answering. Okay, so anybody on here that I'm sending out invites. Let me just go back here. Hello, Distinctive Images. Hello. Go live together. Invite. Encourage. You're welcome. Invite. Oh, thank you for the roses. That's awesome. Hey, Daffy, what's up? Nadia. If you want to come on live, we could do that. Now, pin moderators can do this too. Distinctive. Hey, girly, what's up? Okay, some comments would be on the band. All right, awesome. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad you're here. I'm doing a double stream because I'm also StreamYard. TikTok's not on StreamYard, but I like StreamYard because you can do YouTube, you can do Facebook, you can do Patreon, you can do different medias, which is nice because you have one place to go, and as long as you have your stuff hooked up in there, then you just tell which platform you want to stream on. But TikTok's not on there. But my SEH Unlimited YouTube. I know who you are. Distinctive, how you doing? I'm glad you're here. What's up, Sally? Sealy? Is it Sealy? But the StreamYard's kind of cool because you just have one setup, and it has a free one with all the stuff that you need. But if you want to do something like go live on like 6 different channels at once, that's when you got to pay for StreamYard. But for what I do, I don't need to pay for StreamYard at this time. And it has all the stuff that, I need. I can choose which platform I want to go on. I can invite people. Oh, whoa, I got somebody here. What's up, Chandra? How you doing? But let me check my soap. I get so distracted so easily. It's like, don't put anything shiny in front of me. And then ask me to operate on. Ooh, that's one thing I could not be. I could not be a surgeon. I'd be sitting up there, forceps, please. And this is what I mean. It could be any size, but you just want it roughly the same size. When it's the same size, it'll melt together. You won't have some hard pieces and soft pieces. But that could be interesting too. I've done soap like that where I've had the color in there. Can you see? You cannot see. Okay. So I've done soap where I put the color in and then I've dropped just some pieces in there. And it was kind of cool. Looked a little unfinished though. But I think it does look cool. Now, where am I going to put you where you can see? There. What's up, what is it, Shannon? 1971, what's up? How you doing? All righty. So for those of you who are just joining, when I do my glycerin, these are the two-tone bars that I'm doing right now. And what I do is I get my glycerin ready. I add a little extra glycerin to it, a little vitamin E serum, and put my colorant in there. I don't add the scent to the glycerin part because this is sunset yellow. Let's see what this looks like. I don't add the scent to the glycerin part. I don't know why. I just don't. I probably should. I will next time. So I got that. But I add these things to the soap because I have such dry skin. My cousins used to sit next to me in church and they'd be like writing dry on my leg and stuff. They'd be like, Miss Howard, how you doing today? I'm good. All chalk marked up. But as you see, I got war wounds. But this is me after a shower with no lotion. But my skin feels smooth. I'll tell you guys what I did do. I think I got my recipe together. I don't know if anybody has issues with deodorant where you put it on and it's itchy. Well, I started making some. And I think I got it. It's ugly right now. It don't look pretty. But I think I got it down to where it works. I'll be right back. I'm going to go take the other one outside and bring the other one in. Okay. So I let it sit out so it could solidify a little bit. Now, one thing about the clear soaps versus the opaque soaps, so let me just explain that to you real quick here. This is glycerin. That's a clear soap. Okay. Opaque soaps would be your shea butter and your goat's milk. You can't see through them. And so the one thing about the opaque soaps is that they take longer to cool down than the clear soaps. And they're hotter. So it's kind of when you're doing something like this, you want to make sure that your soap degree, I'd say probably no more than 130. And I've been making soap so long. I use I don't usually use a thermometer. I usually eyeball it. But But if you're going to get into this, or if you're looking for that, around 130 degrees, make sure it's at 130 degrees or so before you pour it on top of a clear glycerin. That'll help it so that it doesn't melt the glycerin. I mean, it's not a bad thing if it does that. Here's one that I did where it was just too hot. That's all it did. It doesn't do anything. That's all it did. There's really no color definition because it all mixes together because it was hot. Okay, so same thing with these is you want to make sure now this one I'm going to use a bit more because I'm going to flavor this with the scent, and this will be able to go into all 6 cavities. I got 6 cavities. You got cavities? I got cavities. Okay, so that is my shea butter because it's hard. And this must be my goat milk. Anybody want to come on here and go live? Oh, I'm doing good. I'm doing really well. Just so you know, Sandra, I'm double podcasting here. I'm on YouTube and TikTok. So I got 2 different devices going on here. And I'm thankful that all of you showed up. What kind of powder? Oh, mica powder. I have used mica powder. I prefer the food coloring simply because I don't have to mix it so much. But yeah, no, I've got some beautiful mica powders. I'm just not using them right now. But yeah. What I love are the shimmering gold ones. I love adding those to a soap. You know, kind of like mixing. I mean, I do. I have fun with my soaps. And it's like I had to wind myself down. It's like I do glow in the dark soap. I do I did one soap I did that was really cool was a it had kind of like a spinny doodly dad, and that was kind of cool. So here's my big bowl. Put my soap in it. And you know, as far as how much of each, I've been doing it since I was in my early 20s, and now I'm in my early 50s. So because it's a larger amount, it's not going to be just a 30-second flip turnaround and be ready and done. What it's going to do is I'm going to have to Let it go for 30 seconds. You can see it there. Let it go for 30 seconds. Of course, it's not all going to be melted, but I have had my soap overflow in the microwave. And I mean, it's a pretty easy mess to clean up. It really is, because it's soap. But it is a pain. So about 5 seconds in between. While we're waiting on that, I got this done. Now, those of you on TikTok, you can kind of see my pinned videos about it, but I just got her out the mold. And you can see the white part is the part that glows. And it was really kind of cool. The idea was to take a picture of people that inspired me for whatever reason and then put a favorite quote on there. And this one was Angela Davis. And the thing that inspired me with her, one of the quotes that I saw was when she said, "I never saw myself as a leader." And that resonates with me, because none of us ever see ourselves as a hero, as somebody that somebody's looking up to. But you know what? There's always somebody else looking up there to us. And when we don't feel it ourselves, because we don't think that we have what it takes for everything. Wow, nice. Thank you. Thank you all for the compliments. Thanks. I'm looking for my little seahorse that I finished. I wanted to show you that while I was waiting on the soap. But my seahorse is really cute. There it is. Almost done. One more verse to do it. This is my little seahorse that I made. One of these days, okay. So it's going to be an embed that goes into a soap dish. And I made it with the blue, and then I kind of marked on the back with gold, and then I put a glow-in-the-dark blue behind it. So it looks really cool. I'll post pictures later of what it looks like when it's glowing. But that is just something, I do different art. I mean, there's a lot of artists out there, and we all do different stuff. Okay, so I got my goat's milk. I got my goat's milk and my shea butter. Now in this much, I'd probably do about 6 drops of tea tree oil, a little more vitamin E, and some glycerin. So I got those in there. Now I'm going to be doing my lemon eucalyptus first. And I just mixed up my oil thingies. And that's okay. It's oil. Oil wasn't meant to be in plastic, needed to replace them anyway. But I use lemon and eucalyptus in my diffuser. It's like when when my sinuses are really messing up, I keep these by my diffuser, and it's just really nice. Okay. Now this is what a bar that you probably want to use in the morning. Got the eucalyptus in there. Wake you right up. Get ready for the day. Now, when you're doing this, you want to spray your glycerin with the alcohol so it will adhere. And adhere is just another word so that it will stick. Now, this is the thermometer I use. So right now that soap is at 173. 173. So I'm going to wait till that cools down. Usually soap, excuse me, when it starts to get hard, that's usually about 120 degrees. And these here, see, these are at 76 degrees right now. So they're already hard. If I pour this soap in there right now, it would remelt that soap, and then it would all be mixed in together. In fact, I could just do half of it and show you. And you know what? I could be wrong. Every time I tell myself that I'm wrong, something makes a liar out of me. Okay, never mind. Don't go more than 170. But just be careful. Don't worry, that was just some soap. Okay, now once you have these full, you spray them with some alcohol, get rid of the bubbles. And I am going to chop up some more soap and make a little more. I need enough for 2 bars. So I will just use one of these little ones. One of these little ones. Lids. And if you're typing something, I'm not ignoring you. I'm just taking time and going back. So hang on. Oh, you went to watch on TikTok. Okay. Well, I'm still streaming on both of them. Let me check my TikTok. Hey. Oh, internet problems. I hate those. All right, Chandra, I see you. I went over and checked. I was like, oh. I'm still watching both of them, though. This whole streaming thing, I think it's really kind of cool. and I'm kind of new to all of it. So the only thing I really have experience with is making soap. Okay, so that should be enough for those 2 bars there, because the next set of 6 I'm going to choose one of the other, either the Aspen Woods or the Neroli Jasmine. Oh, see, look right here. Oh, well, you can't even see it. Here, you can see it because I can pull you over here. See right here the edges where the color didn't come up? I mean, it's not a big deal at all because it's all soap. And there's really nothing you can do wrong with soap. It's kind of like resin. Well, no, because with resin, I mean, you can mess up designs, any kind of art design you want to, but that just makes the art even better because now there's a story behind it. I tried to do this. So these next 2, I am going to wait till it's down to around 130, 150. But now that I know that 170 won't kill it, alrighty. Dun, 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 dun. The lemon. The eucalyptus. Now, lemon is actually really good for your skin too. Woo. Can you see me? Yeah. Put that back in the hot water. Now this thermometer I got off Amazon. I like it. I have not had any issues with it. Okay, so this is at 167. Can you see? What I need is a camera that hooks up to my brain. Then it'll actually just take pictures of what I want. All I have to do is think and it'll focus on it. Maybe get some of those cameras with glasses. So we're waiting for that to cool down. And I'll show you some of the other stuff I do. Now, one thing I do love about resin art is that you don't have to go out and purchase a whole bunch of stuff to go in it. And it's like, take these coasters that I made. This was an invitation I got for New Year's Eve. I took it apart and I made me some coasters. Isn't that cool? But I really like the resin. So you see this guy here? This is one of my mistakes. When I was sanding it down, I actually sanded through the guy, but you know what? I put a jewel there. Doesn't he look cool? Let's see what that temperature is at. Oh my God, I tell you, I get so distracted so easily. Okay, it's at 165 now. 165 now. All right. Sorry. So, one thing that I would like TikTok to have is so that you can change your camera around mid-stream. Because now I gotta talk to you like this, but if I talk to you like this, and then you see my whole house. Oh no, you see my. But yes, I have a lot of stuff. I'm back. Internet's been crazy. Welcome back. Go live together. Invite. You know, I hit the invite thing and it doesn't do anything. Is there something else that I need to do? Oh, I made these, the helping hands. That's a resin piece. And it also glows. I'm trying to invite you. I don't know. Oh, okay, so I'm getting something at the top that says invite sent. But yeah, earlier today I was on with Daffy and Tanya. I forget the other lady's name. I'm sorry. But it was like the new barber shop up in there. It's like everybody just talking. So it's like, I would love to have other people on. Yeah. Yeah, we work on our stuff together. Checking the temperature now. $158. So when you're doing the temperature, you want to make sure that both your dots hit. You don't want to go like that. You just want to do that. And I'll tell you what the core temperature is. So 158. Let me wait a few more degrees. I'm sorry about your internet. Or IV. Ooh, oh my God, I got 3,000 likes. You guys are awesome. Thank you. That is so awesome. But yeah, that's what I do. And this here is, oh, I mentioned earlier that I did a Betty Boop. I'm going to put this on the black light because it glows. I'm like, I really love glow in the dark. So she's going to sit on the black light for a minute. But here she is on the back light. Okay. Cool. Turn on the light. There's her daytime picture. But I really need a shop. So just so you guys know, I have 4 birthdays. 2 are official, and the other 2 I just chose them because I wanted them. But I need a shop. Checking the temperature now. Okay, we're at 154, so I'm gonna put some gloves back on and commence with that soap. And then I'm going to grab, nope, I think I'm gonna do the glycerin for the 3rd set of 6 bars that I'm gonna do. You know, so you and I, we're going to have some issues. Thank you. So the top of it got hard. I guess while I was waiting for it to cool down, I should have been stirring it. So I'm going to pop that in for about 10 seconds. Maybe 7. Bust the bubbles with the alcohol. Bust the bubbles. And then before I set it outside, I put a little saran wrap on there so nothing flies into it. I'm going to take this out to sit and cure. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I brought this one back, but I'm going to do the glycerin for the third set of 6 that I have to do today so that I can just flow a little better with that. So what's the first thing we do? Alcohol. By the way, this is 91% alcohol. It dries a lot faster. And one thing I found about the 91% alcohol, you ever put alcohol on a wound and it like stings forever? With the 91% alcohol, it still stings, but it doesn't last as long. Okay. But yeah. And I have not tried using 70% alcohol. I think I thought about it, but I didn't use it. Why do fools fall in love? Why do birds sing? Now I'm using a sunset red, so the sunset yellow you see is still in there. That's okay. Mama says it's all right. As long as Mama says it's all right, it's okay. Now, if I were using, mixing the colors and totally getting the soap out of the dish, in all honesty, it's so thin, it doesn't really even matter. Unless, if you're going for all clear bar, oh yeah, I remember what I said I was going to try. I'll try that on my next go round. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to melt. I'm going to do it like normal. Now, usually once I clear out my jars and rinse them out with the really hot water, I usually just set it to the side and let it finish drying, and I use another one. So I'm going to show you something here. If I can find it. Nope, I think it may have found a new owner. Never mind, I don't have it. But what it was is it was a soap where I had used a red and blue. And with the red and blue, I poured in my opposite ends. And it was kind of cool. Red on one side, blue on the other side. And where it mixed, it made kind of a purple. So it's kind of nifty. There I go, getting distracted again. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a light portion of the color, and then I'm going to go back in and I'm going to recolor it, or put some more of the dye, the food dye in there, and make it a dark portion of that color. We'll just see how that turns out. The cool thing about making products, because it's such a win-win-win, it's not even funny. It's like when you make your own product, you can make it to your own specifications. Have it how you like it. When you're making a gift for somebody, the cool thing is, oh, you can't even see me, sorry. The cool thing is that you can think about that person and make it how they would like it. And if you're wanting to buy a homemade product for somebody, I mean, let's be real, when you buy gifts are always really nice. But when you buy something specifically for that person, when they can tell that you thought about them, like earlier, the cups that were being made, like the military, the Air Force and stuff like that, those are cool because those are gifts. You can't go out and buy 100 of those. That's the cool thing about being able to make stuff. And a lot of makers, it's like, this is our time. Be honest, this is our time. And I saw a commercial the other day for a major soap brand. And in their commercial, they said, if you look at everything that's on, on there that's in there for you to pick up that you think is soap, if you actually look at it, it'll say it's a detergent. People who make soap have been saying that for years, that they legally cannot refer to their product as a soap because it is not. So what color should I do the purple? All right, real quick, what do you guys think? Should I do one color and then do a darker um, mix of that same color? Or maybe just try two different? Now I'm just going to do the one color. Just thought about it. So purple, red, brown, black. Oh, let's do the purple. Okay, so purple. Just gonna put 2 dots in there. 2. Okay. See the color of that? Okay, color. Pour some in here. But yeah, this is so cool. And it's like when I'm talking to somebody and making something for them, one of the, gotta make more soap. You know, it's like when somebody can get something that they really love and nobody else can get it, that is an awesome thing. And it's like the different companies, you know, the things happening out in the world nowadays. It's like you got all these countries, they're all wanting to get in on the dollar. And so you got the third world companies who are like, hey, we got talent. Yeah, come use us. We're super cheap. And then you got the people who have a lot of talent, and it's just gone crazy. And this whole COVID thing, it's like all that money that was given out to help people, which I think was an awesome thing that we did, you know, that we were able to do in our country. I think that is awesome. But not all countries have that. And I guess it's like there's no reason why all countries should not have a backup system to make sure people don't starve. You know, and I work in utilities. I have a little government job, and I talked to one lady who retired, and what she told me is that City Light did not start the assistance program. It was employees talking to people every day who started the assistance program. You know, they started doing stuff. And obviously, there was some opposition against it because we have laws on the books saying things like if you do something for one customer but not another, it is considered gifting, which is illegal. All right, so let's see. I'm going to pull you over here so you can see with me. Let's see. I would use one of the droppers. That's not bad. It's kind of cool. But the soap gets clogged up in there. Oh, that is kind of cool. Okay. alcohol. See how that ends up working out. Now, why am I getting battery saver? Battery. Now, for all you tech people that are on the verge of your new invention or you just need a new idea, I would also like electronic components that run off the energy I have in my body. I got an imagination, don't I? Oh, well, that's not going to reach. There we go. While I'm at it, better check the phone battery. Oh, that's almost dead too. So, I have to figure this one out. Okay, so plugged in. We have long cord. And long cord reaches. Hey. Now, I've seen some people on there that do candles and stuff like that. Those are pretty cool. I'm just going to pour this in here. And I need gloves. Gloves. And I'm trying to get myself used to doing this video thing because eventually I want to make a little soap course. Oh. Okay, so I cut up these little pieces of glycerin because what I'm going to do is put them in going. You can't even see what I'm doing. Let me move this guy. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just sprinkle them in here, and you just spray that so that they sink in. And I'll show you, I'll upload pictures when they're all done because they're going to be, it's going to take them a few hours to get done. Okay. And I just have that last cavity to do. Yeah, it's the, oh. little tea tree, little vitamin E, and a little extra glycerin. Make this one green. Okay, I'm going to take this outside so it can cool down. It can cool down. All right, so I put that out there so it can cool off. I have to let you know, I don't know if anybody knows what it is, but it's called fibromyalgia. I got diagnosed with it. And from what I can understand, it's the physical manifestation of emotional trauma. So needless to say, I can be in the middle of doing anything. All of a sudden, my body will just start messing up on me. And it just is my foot and my hip. And it's like, get off me. So I'm going to have to get off. I really appreciate your coming. I will upload pictures of them when they're done before I wrap them so that you can see what they ended up looking like. And we got to do this again, but I kind of want it to be like the barbershop thing where we have a bunch of people on. But I'm gonna go because I need to get some rest. It's crazy. It just hits you. It's like that annoying neighbor that shows up. Hi, I'm here. But I'm gonna have to rest. All right, I'll check out with you guys later and be safe. Peace be with you. God bless. All of that. See, that's where my mouth will get me in trouble. I don't know if anybody saw that movie, The Mummy, where the guy's praying so the mummy doesn't. That's my favorite scene. The mummy's coming after him, so he starts praying in all these different languages. But you guys be good. Have a good day. Thank you. Bye-bye.